So we're going to use this map to help us find Sir Candy. So the first thing we want to do is go where the adventure begins to the first sweet treat, Miss Peppermint. Hello, Miss Peppermint.
Hello, Miss Peppermint.
Then after Miss Peppermint, we'll go to Gummy. Hi, Gummy.
Hi, Gummy.
After Gummy, we'll find Grandma. After Grandma Butternut, we'll go to me, Princess Lollipop. And after me, we'll go to Ice Queen. After Ice Queen, we'll find Monkey. And then hopefully we'll find Sir Candy in the Covington Castle again. Now you're going to get a sheet of paper that looks just like this big map, and you're going to keep it in your classroom in a special place. So teachers, you can keep this map anywhere you would like as long as we always have it in our classroom. And then we'll keep track of where you are on the map. This is how you're going to make it to Covington Castle. We need you to read to get there. So if Mrs. Potts and her two students could come down. In the month of October, which starts on Monday, we're really going to need you to start reading. So tonight, when you go home, you will get a reading sheet that looks like this. And this reading sheet says, reading is a sweet treat. And we need you to read, read, read. So every time you read a book, you can write down what day of the week it is, and then have your mom or dad sign your sheet. So if you go home tonight and you read, next to the day Friday, your mom or dad can sign this piece of paper. Let's say you read on Saturday. Your mom or dad could sign their name. And it doesn't always have to be mom or dad. It can be any adult that can put their name on there to show that you read a book. If you know mom's going to have to go get her hair done, what could you take with you? You could take a book, because then you can read while you're waiting for mom to get her hair done. Or if you go before bed and you like to read a book with your mom or dad, put mom or dad's name on it. They can put their name on here, and then that shows us that you read a book. You get to bring this sheet back every Thursday. So let's show how this works. I'm going to give Amanda some reading sheets. It's the month of October. So she's going to take one reading sheet and she's going to bring it back on Thursday. When she brings it back on Thursday, she's going to turn one reading sheet, just one, and she's going to give it to Mrs. Potts, and Mrs. Potts will check her name down for the week 1. Then it's week 2. And Mrs. Potts has given her a new reading sheet, and she reads, and she turns it in the next Thursday. So she gives Mrs. Potts one more reading sheet. And it's week 3. She does the same thing. She's such a good reader, and she turns in another reading sheet the next Thursday. How many weeks is that? Now we're on 4. So she reads, and she turns in one more reading sheet. Well, that's actually just 4. So since she turned in 4 reading sheets, she gets to go to Miss Peppermint. So you get to go stand right there on Miss Peppermint. And teachers, when that happens, she will be able to put a sticker on Miss Peppermint. So we know that she's made it there. Meadow is going to turn in her reading sheet 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but she forgets week 4. But the good news is she still gets to go to Miss Peppermint. So she goes to Miss Peppermint and she gets a sticker on her student sheet too. Now the good news when you get to a sweet treat is you get to be a part of the reading celebration. And man, do we do fun things during the reading celebration, because your reading teacher will come get you and will take you and we'll do something really fun. And in the month of October, we already know what we're going to do. We're going to do candy experiments. So now it's the month of November. And let's say Amanda was such a good reader again, she turned in all 4 reading sheets and she now gets to go to gummies. So go ahead, Amanda. And she gets to put a sticker on Gummy Sweet Treat. Now the sad thing is, Amanda's forgotten to bring her reading sheet. Maybe she only brought it twice. So Meadow, she has to stay there. But that's okay, maybe then in December, she'll bring her reading sheets back and she'll get to move. Now we want Amanda to be able to get to Grandma Butternut. We want her to get to ice cream. Go fast, Wiley, like where she's coming. And then we want you to get to Mucky. And then we want you to get to the end. Now this is where we say, woo-hoo! Because when you get there, at the end of the year, if you've made it to all these spots, you're going to help us catch Lady Licorice. And we're going to do something to Lady Licorice. But I'm not going to tell you what yet. Maybe we'll forgive her